Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this video today. Today we'll be working on a grounding technique, yoga for grounding, centering, rooting, whatever you'd like to consider it this morning. I'd like to invite you to get started on your mat or rug or whatever it is that you're on this morning in a standing position. Beginning in mountain pose with the palms towards whatever's in front of you. The feet planted firmly into the earth. Option to close the eyes to look inward or bringing them to a soft gaze. Engaging the core and the glutes here, maybe bringing those shoulder blades towards each other for a nice little heart opener. And as we stand firmly rooted and grounded into the earth, we'll focus on a few ujjayi breaths. For ujjayi, we'll breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And then as we breathe out through the nose, we'll breathe out as if we're blowing out birthday candles. So it'll be a loud, audible exhale out. This will help us engage that nervous system. And as we blow those candles out, we'll just release any sort of stress or tension that we might be thinking or feeling today. That mind that's connected to the nervous system. We're going to release that stress or tension that we're thinking that translates into our nervous system, which goes throughout our bodies. Focusing some more on that ujjayi breath. Yoga is a dance between all of the possibilities of life. Bringing those eyes to a soft gaze or closing them helps us look inward into our own bodies. And as we begin our asana practice this morning, which is the physical movement, we'll give ourselves permission to move out of our heads and into our bodies. And then taking just a few more ujjayi breaths here. And when you're ready, I'd like to invite you to move through a chair flow. So bringing our hands to heart center or extending the arms above the head, we'll just bend the knees gently coming towards a chair flow. Building up our tapas here, which is fire in Sanskrit. Option to twist towards either side. Option to twist towards the other side. Coming back towards center. Back towards that mountain pose. Again, rooting those feet into the earth. Bringing those eyes closed or coming to a soft gaze. Focusing on that ujjayi breath. Coming once again towards chair pose. Back towards mountain. Back towards chair pose. Option to add a twist towards either side. Option to twist towards the other side. And when you're ready, we'll come back to center. We'll come back towards a neutral standing position. Take just a moment to shake out those legs from that tapas. When you're ready, we'll hinge from the hips, coming towards that forward fold. Gentle bend in the knees is fine, keeping that spine straight. Or if you'd like to extend those knees and curve the back, that's fine too. Whatever's best for your body today, just making sure that we're listening to our bodies in our practice. This is your practice. From here, we'll inhale for half lift or flat back, taking a few breaths. We'll exhale for forward fold. We'll inhale for half lift. We'll exhale for forward fold. And then when you're ready, we'll meet in down dog. Option to bring the heels towards the mat, pedaling out the feet if you'd like. And when you're ready, we'll come towards our plank, knees or toes. We'll lower gently to cobra. We'll be here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll meet back again in down dog. We'll be here for a few breaths. Walking those feet towards the hands. We'll reverse our swan dive. We'll bring our hands overhead, extended mountain pose. Again, grounding those feet into the earth, feeling center and focus. When you're ready, there's an option to move towards chair pose, bringing the hands to heart center, arms extended. From here, we'll meet back again in down dog, taking a few breaths. From here, we'll come towards our plank, knees lowering to cobra. Meeting again in down dog, raising that right leg towards the ceiling. Bringing that right foot through towards the hands, and then meeting in warrior one. Bringing those hands towards the mat, meeting again in down dog. Coming again towards that plank, coming to the knees, lowering to cobra. Meeting again in down dog. Raising that left leg towards the ceiling. We'll bend the knee. We'll bring it through towards the hands, and we'll come up to warrior one. Bringing our hands towards the mat, meeting again in down dog. Coming again towards that plank, coming towards the knees, lowering for cobra. Meeting again in down dog. Walking those feet towards the hands. Reversing our swan dive, bringing our hands overhead, rooting those feet into the earth. And then when you're ready, bringing our hands to heart center, those hands extended, coming once again towards chair. And then when you're ready, we'll come towards a neutral standing position. We'll take a moment just to shake out those legs. And then when you're ready, we'll come towards that wide straddle. Bringing the hands behind the back, hinging from the hips, keeping that spine straight, and then moving back and forth, feeling a nice stretch within those inner thighs. If you'd like to bring the hands towards the mat for some extra balance, that's fine too. And then when you're ready, we'll heel toe our feet until they're about an inch or two apart. We'll come towards a standing position. We'll meet once again in mountain pose. Feeling grounded and centered here. Full lung expansion as we focus on the Ujjayi breath. And then when you're ready, we'll move towards tree. So we'll bring that right foot towards either kickstand, shin, or thigh. Hands can be down, hands can come to heart center. If you'd like to grow your tree, feel free to do that. Just allowing our foot to represent the bottom of the tree. Rooting ourselves into the earth like a tree. Again, feeling grounded and centered. Coming out of that posture, back towards mountain. Taking some deep breaths here. Meeting in tree on the other side, bringing that left foot towards kickstand, shin, or thigh. Again, yogi choice on the arms. Coming once again towards mountain. And then when you're ready, we'll turn towards either edge of the mat. We'll meet again in down dog, taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll bring our knees towards the edge of the mat, bringing our sitting bones towards our feet. Hands can come underneath the head. For this child's pose, or the hands can be extended in front of you, stretching those back muscles if you'd like. When you're ready, we'll come towards the tabletop position. From here, we'll swing our legs around. Laying on our backs, we'll come to our Shavasana. And so we'll be here for about a minute of meditated silence. And I'd like to invite you to stay in that Shavasana for just a little bit here. Just focusing on your breath. The breath is always with us and is the thread which connects every moment of our lives. We have been breathing since we were born and will continue to breathe until we die. The breath is an exchange of energy and nourishment between the environment outside of us and the internal environment of our own body. Plants breathe out O2 for us, and we in turn breathe out CO2 for them. It's a symbolic relationship. Every living being has its own way of breathing and manifesting this exchange. It is as if the whole planet is breathing. Taking a deep breath. And when you're ready, we'll bring either arm above the head, bringing the arm underneath the head and rolling over onto that fetal position. Allowing the fronts of our bodies to represent what's ahead of us, and the backs of our bodies representing what's behind us. And then when you're ready, I'd like to invite you back towards that nice, easy seat. And when you're ready, we'll bring our hands to heart center, closing the eyes or bringing them to a soft gaze. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. And when you're ready, we'll bow for namaste. All right, thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.